Hi there, welcome to Martin Says. Today I'll be sharing with you 10 of the most influential sneakers of the decade. Let's go! What is up? I hope you're doing great today. If you're new, welcome. My name is Martin Conde and I mostly make videos on the latest hype trends, sneaker news, as well as great alternatives. Now, if you're into those things, don't forget to subscribe and always be updated. Sneaker culture has seen a lot in its 40-year history, from the spate of sportswear-related violence in the late 80s to the hysteria caused by anything on Kanye West's feet. Another decade has passed and a new batch of sneakers has left its mark in the cultural hyped history. Here are 10 of the most influential sneakers of the 2010s. First, we have the Nike Foamposite 1 Galaxy. The release of Nike's legendary sneaker in 2012 is one for the history books. The Foamposite line has proved time and again to be popular among sneakerheads, constantly fetching between $250 to $500 on the resale market. But the Galaxy colorway would create utterly insane levels of hype on release. People camped outside stores a week before the shoe dropped, and it would reach bids of $70,000 on eBay in an attempt to get a pair. The shoe currently resells at an average of $1,085, almost a 500% increase from its original retail price. This was pretty significant because a major factor of the hype was Instagram's popularity had rocketed in 2 years from 1 million users to 80 million, connecting sneakerheads all around the globe. What had previously been an insular culture, one that mainly lived in forums and blogs, was blown wide open, with footwear aficionados all over the world able to show off their kicks at the touch of a button. Next up is a personal favorite, the Nike Roshi Run. I remember on the year of its release, I had this on my Christmas list. The original Nike Roshi Run released in 2012 with a one-piece outsole, a two-piece upper with minimal lacing, and a streamlined look. Inspired by Zen ideology, the intensely simple design offered a fresh aesthetic in the growing world of lifestyle sneakers. But then came the real treat. The Roshi Run's ticket price came in at just $70. The Roshi Run took over lifestyle sneakers design in a way generally reserved for the latest Jordan release. The shoe came out with no marketing campaign, no flashy unboxing events from celebrities, and the shoe was able to stay a cornerstone for sneakers until 2014. Simply because it was cheap, easy to purchase, even easier to wear, and co-signed by the right people. Many swore by their Roshis partly because the shops and websites they trusted reassured them that they were cool. Next is another popular sneaker from Nike, the Flyknit Racers. I was fortunate to have a pair of this and I loved it. Personally, one of the best running shoes I've ever owned. Nike introduced Flyknit in February 2012 with a technology that revolutionized the training, running, football, basketball, and lifestyle sneakers, making Nike one of the most innovative sportswear brands in the world. Nike's Flyknit Racers were an undisputed game changer in the sneaker industry. Not only were they incredibly lightweight and almost sci-fi in their futuristic appeal, but they instantly became go-to footwear for stylish men and women. Not just those hitting the tracks, by the way. There was a deluge of Nike Flyknits in street style galleries, and it didn't take long for the silhouette to reach near iconic status. This brought the public closer to the whole athleisure lifestyle movement. Then we have an iconic collaboration that changed the game. The Fragment Air Jordan 1 is among the most sought after versions of Michael Jordan's first signature shoe. It arrived in an era when Jordan brand began its remastering program that focused on turning the specs of retro models to make them more like the originals. The Fragment Air Jordan 1 was the first remastered Jordan to release. This was perfect for a new generation of hype kids who did not grow up during the time of the GOAT Michael Jordan. The sneaker was surrounded by hype during its launch in 2014, and its status has risen since. It's become steadily more expensive on the secondary market. Almost all pairs listed on Flight Club are above the 4,000 mark. This collab rejuvenated the public's adoration for the Jordan brand and inspired more collaborations from big names in high fashion and streetwear. Next is a sneaker that helped save a global brand, the Adidas Ultraboost. The year was 2015 and the world of footwear was in flux. The retro runner craze of the early 2010s had begun to loosen steam, and old school basketball sneakers were seemingly mirrored in mediocrity, and Kanye West, fresh off his frustrating deal with Nike and in a new partnership with Adidas, was evolving into an omnipotent footwear deity he is today. Amid these shifting tides, a high-performance running shoe dubbed the Adidas Ultraboost quietly made its debut. Featuring a soft, springy boost foam footbed designed to provide excellent energy return, the Ultraboost's capabilities were backed by the research of Adidas's top minds. Proven through rigorous wear testing, the model was ready to lead Adidas running through the second half of the decade. From one Boost legend to the other, a true decade-defining sneaker, the Yeezy Boost 350 is Kanye West and Adidas' most successful silhouette. Why? Because not only do the sneakers look as fresh with gym gear as they do with date night attire, they're also insanely comfortable. This is down to the use of Adidas' innovative materials, a Fragment upper upon a Boost sole. 2015 saw the second ever entry to the Adidas Yeezy range with the launch of the Yeezy Boost 350. Launching in the turtle dove colorway, which was insanely hyped. This low-top sneaker brought Adidas' most iconic tech to Kanye's fresh design. Later released in Pirate Black, Moon Rock, and Oxford Tan, the original Yeezy 350s are highly regarded by sneakerheads and are now considered a collector's item. This brought Kanye to a whole new level in the fashion industry, receiving recognition far more than just a musician with a sneaker line, but a true artist. Next is Adidas' most high-tech release to date, the Futurecraft 4D, which officially brought us to the future. First appearing in April 2017 as a proof of concept in very limited numbers and created using the brand's extensive library of athlete running data. Recognized as the world's first high-performance footwear featuring midsole crafted with light and oxygen. The Futurecraft's single-component midsole is designed to provide controlled energy return. The shoe is then highlighted by engineered zones which adhere to various needs of running, including propulsion, cushioning, stability, and comfort. The aforementioned midsole is comprised of over 20,000 struts that can be individually tuned to enhance the control on energy return necessary for a specific function. Adidas took a step forward with this sneaker, and the future of the company seems clear as they lead the future of sneaker technology. From the mind of a genius, we have the OffWhite Air Jordan 1, a special edition collaboration between designer Virgil Abloh's Italian fashion label OffWhite and the Jordan brand. So far, 3 colorways have been released: red, white, and blue. First released in November 9, 2017 at select retailers, and over the course of both 2017 and 2018, Abloh's deconstructed takes on favorites from the swoosh line have proven inventive, playful, and influential. His blueprint approach to fine product has swayed styling on inline release from Nike, the Jordan brand, and its competitors, proving his power and extending the reach of the original DIY aesthetic and idea. This collaboration brought us a fresh take on a classic and reintroduction of the iconic silhouette to the future. Now, this one has some mixed reviews. Love it or hate it, it has definitely left its mark in this decade, the Balenciaga Triple S. It is the shoe to be thanked or blamed, depending on who you ask really, for the dramatic U-turn in footwear fashion. It's an elegantly absurd piece of design that had fashion editors scribbling in notepads and high street shops churning out copycats the second it stomped onto the runway back in January of 2017. There are few items which can truly lay claim to being instant icons, but this is one of them. This sparked a movement in the sneaker world and brought back the cool factor of the thick dad shoes. Balenciaga's Triple S was a catalyst of a luxury sneaker market now worth hundreds of millions. The first of its kind, it was a premium house design shoe that had sneakerheads and high-end fashion aficionados alike clamoring over one another in order to get their hands on a pair, officially announcing the entry of the high fashion brands to the sneaker game. Officially merging high fashion and streetwear, the Air Dior release set the bar way too high. Coinciding with the 35th anniversary of the Air Jordan brand, the limited edition Air Jordan 1 High OG underscores the timeless appeal of the sneaker and the style of Maison Dior. Designed using the same principles as a luxury bag, Kim Jones's goal was to make the most luxurious Air Jordan 1s ever. The special Air Jordan 1 is made entirely in Italy, featuring a mixture of white and Dior grey leather with an oblique monogrammed swoosh, similar in style to the graphic featured on the fashion house's popular B23 high-top sneakers and hand-painted edges. Air Dior has also been applied to Jordan's familiar Wings logo. Lastly, the ones are finished with a translucent outsole below. This collaboration did not only set the new standard for the Jordan brand, but for the whole sneaker culture itself, giving us a glimpse to the evolution of luxury fashion. Now the 2020s will bring us a whole new set of iconic sneakers that will mark the decade, setting the standards pretty high. The 2010 influential sneakers will be remembered as the hype that revolutionized the classics. Do let me know in the comments down below what you think. Do you have any other sneakers in mind that could have made the list? Feel free to let me know. If you haven't yet, do subscribe to the channel and be updated with the latest hype trends, sneaker news, as well as great alternatives. Once again, this is Martin Says, and see ya!